So hello everyone, Jalise here at Infinite Modesty Design. Just want to make sure that I could get everyone attention, because sometimes if I don't go in the Facebook group, I may miss if anyone is leaving me a comment. So I don't want to miss anyone. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So hi guys, Jalise is here at Infinite Modesty Design. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a great week. I had missed doing live this week. I had missed to hear some of you guys' wonderful testimonies. Just missed some of my people, right? Because I've been doing live for a while now, so I'm so happy to be here. I actually even missed my students because we had to cancel class this week and all that. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Anyway, everyone, so for who know me, my name is Jalise. This is Infinite Modesty Design. Who we are, what we do teach foundational structured classes, the art of sewing and fashion. We definitely in the business. Good night, Smith and Marcel. Thanks for joining me. We are in the business to get your sewing and fashion off the ground. Get that dream that you have in your head, actually get it into reality, to get you on the board of learning the art of sewing, learning the art of constructing garments, learning the art of pattern making. So that's who we are, and getting you to buy your sewing machine and start using that sewing machine top. So that's who we are. We are located in Toronto. For some people may not know, because many people have contacted me like, oh, where are you? I wish you was here. I wish you was there. We are in Toronto, but most of our classes are currently online. And I have been meeting a lot of wonderful people. I have a lot of fantastic students currently right now, and I have a lot of people who contact me who would soon to be, of course, our consistent fashion students. So I'm happy to be here tonight. So thanks, Miss Dana, for joining me. Thanks, Jennifer, for joining me. Thanks, Miss Smith. I always want to come up with an intro to let you know that one of the greatest things that we could all do for ourselves with this pandemic right now, there's chaos here, there's chaos there. I mean, there's so much going on. People are frightened. People are, there's so many things, and that's okay, because we are human beings. We are prone to situation. But one good thing I could tell you is that Jesus Christ is on the throne. He loves you. And guys, I'm telling you, one of the best thing I would say is to definitely seek to know him for inner peace, for inner hope, because he is the only hope, at least for me and my life and my family. And I could tell you as a guarantee, he's the only hope for this generation right now. Get to know him as your personal Lord and Savior. And I'm telling you, and I'm saying you, not go to church, not this, get to know him personally as your personal Lord and Savior, and he would reveal himself to you more and more and more, and definitely you would find that inner peace as others are finding, if you don't already have that peace, of course. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Stella. Thank you, Donna. Good night, my dear. All right, so we have a lot of things going on tonight. I just want to talk briefly. There's no I'm just gonna have a little quiz tonight, and we're gonna talk about what's coming up. We do have a sewing party event coming up, which I think everyone should take part of. There is links there. One thing I want to say, there is a link there, but if you already sign up to my Podio account for anything, whether free class, paid class, you don't have to sign up already. You already on the list, okay, guys? So we do have a 4 days free sewing party, and I like to call it a sewing party, right? Because I'm not gonna reveal what we're gonna be making. All we're gonna be doing, showing up, sewing machine, scissors, about 2 yards of fabric. I'll talk more about it, of course, and ready to sew. I want to challenge us. I want you to challenge yourself that you don't have to, oh, what is the measurement? What is this? Oh, what? Just have your sewing machine, have your scissors, have your iron, of course, and have maybe about 2 yards of fabric. And then we're going to come on that day. We're going to have fun. We're going to sew something quick and easy next day, and so on and so on. So we are having a sewing party coming up, and I want everyone to take part. if you got my email right now, you don't have to re-sign up for the party anymore. I would send you information of what we need to get going. It's going to be a Zoom Facebook group sewing party. Okay? All right, guys. So thank you so much. How was everyone's week? Stella, how was your week? Miss Dana, how was your week? Jennifer, how was your week? Donna, how is everyone's week? And for anyone who's watching me in the Toronto beginners group, how was your week? Let me know. Let me know. Thank you so much for those who have checked on me. Some people was checking on me because they didn't see me doing any live, and there was you know, concern, and I was happy about that. It's like, Julius, I didn't hear you. What's going on? So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all my students, and I'm thankful for every one of your wonderful support. Okay, guys. So tonight, let me just see here. Another thing I want to talk about is our so we talk about our sewing party. Some people may ask, well, when is this party going to happen? So the sewing party going to happen this month, of course. It will be 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. I'm thinking, I don't know if I should have it during the day and in the evening, or just in the evening. What do you guys think? I know some people work and they have to come home in the evening. So what do you guys think? You think I should have the sewing party in the day? So the sewing party will be sewing. We'll be chatting and sewing and chatting and sewing. But no one is going to know what we're going to be doing. I want to challenge my people. You don't have the measurement, no problem. Come on board. We get the measurement. Bam, bam, bam. We sew. I want us to challenge ourselves, okay? So if you guys want me to have that, it's a sewing party, guys. So it's a sewing and fashion party. We don't know what we're gonna make that day, like I mentioned. But let me know if you guys want it in the day, like noontime, 1 o'clock in the day, or like evening time around this time, like 6, 7 o'clock. What do you guys think? Just let me know. Just let me know. All right. Okay. So Jennifer, evening better. Okay, so I'm hearing evening better. Awesome. So evening around 5, 6, would you say? Around those time there? Or around this time, I should guess, right? Because I was just wondering, sometimes it's good to have it in the day, because some people is a day person, some people evening, but most people I'm seeing is evening. Oh, so Donna, I told you already about this thing. Me and you're gonna talk probably after the live. Probably I'll send you a link and we could chat. Okay, Donna, we'll chat. We'll chat after. I'll connect with you right after the live today, or just message me right after. So weekdays or weekend, yeah. So it would be, when is the 17th? It's the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th. So I think it's the Wednesday. Wednesday we won't stay long. So what Wednesday, then the Thursday we might stay longer. The Friday, and then the Saturday. Yeah. So Sheila, it would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Saturday would be the weekend. That would be like the finishing days of the party. All right. Okay. Evening time. I'm seeing evening time. Perfect. 6, 7. Okay. So that means that's the kind of time I kind of like after I, wind down from doing whatever during the day. Awesome, guys. Thank you for answering me. All right. So I'm still want to know. So Jennifer told me her evening was a little bit tiring, I think. Can't remember what she said. Let me just change the screen here. No, I'm okay. I think it was someone else. Stella, I'm fine. I'm super pumped right now. I'm fine. I was just missing y'all. I'm telling you, I was just missing y'all. So. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm tired. That's the word. So thank you, Stella. Yes, it's just a little tired. Moving is not easy. And the thing is, it's COVID, so you can't really say, okay, can I hire this? You can't hire anybody, right? You kind of have me and my husband. I have a 16 years old, but, children. But, yeah, so it was really me and my husband that were actually moving, and she was helping out with the younger ones. So, yeah, thank you, guys. All right. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So Donna, I think someone will say sorry. Hope you feel better. Yeah. So Donna wasn't feeling that good. Awesome, guys. So tonight we're gonna have a little quiz. If you are watching me on my Facebook page, kindly help me share the video. I want people to sign up for that sewing party. I think I like calling it a sewing party than sewing class and this and that. I want to, class we do during the week. And the weekend when we're having fun in the evening, we just want to laugh and chat. And if you get the stitch wrong, it's okay. Take it out when we do it again. You know what I mean? I just want us to have fun. So that's why I call it a sewing party. It's gonna be a party for us. There you go. Okay, guys, so another thing we're gonna be having as well, our beginners class, scheduled class is coming up on the 25th of this month. So I will start another batch of class. People have been contacting me, so once they are serious and they want to start the beginners class, that would be something we would have going on. And for the people who are finishing up the beginners class, we still have some time to go, but I'm just saying, you guys are like a month in the class. Once we finish the class, then I'll be talking about more on getting heavier into heavier classes. I know many people don't just want to learn to sew because they just want to learn to sew. No, you want to learn to sew because you want to probably get into your own fashion business. Maybe you always have the desire of making your own garment, maybe selling. And a lot of people don't have that confidence to step out. One thing I will tell you that, guys, I'm talking truth here. I remember when I went to Seneca and all that, and my husband and I, we was pumped because we wanted I really wanted to, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to get into sewing. I wanted to get into fashion. But one thing I could tell you, there is a fear sometimes in stepping out and sewing for others. There is a fear as human beings. So one thing I want to do in my classes is not just let you guys come and learn to sew. That's when you finish the beginners class, right? I want you guys to be competent in that area when you decide to sew for someone. Maybe a friend see a dress on you and say, "Oh, I like that dress. Can you sew me a dress?" You say, "Yes, this is the price for the dress. Let's go." That's what I want, competency, and that's what I want to build in my students. I don't want to just say, come, because I'm coming up with a training. I'm going to talk more about it. It's not the beginners class. The beginners class is a concrete training where you learn to make your own clothing. You learn to draft your sewing pattern, whether with a pattern or without a pattern. You learn to make your clothes from ground zero, measurement, calculation, to top class level where you could sew for client, or maybe if you want to start a business. So that's the kind of structured class/course I'm coming out with, which I would also be teaching you live. Okay, so live with video, and we'll talk about that more. But for the beginners class now, the beginners class is coming up on the 25th of this month. All right, guys, so I want to kind of get us engaged. So I have some questions to ask us, and I don't know if anyone have any question to ask me, but what I want to mention here is, if you are watching me from my page, kindly help me share. That would be nice, because I want as many people to join the sewing party. That's it. Oh, that is the group. Stella. Let me just see here. I will share the page here. Let me just share the page. The group, you cannot. I don't know if you can share though. I'm gonna check it out to see what's going on with the group. But for the page, I'm gonna put the page in the chat here. So this is the page here. I actually make a comment here, so if anyone could see the comment. Yeah, you could actually share the page if you can share the group. So what we're gonna do, Stella, I mentioned you asked me that for shorts. I don't teach shorts, but you'll learn it in the sample. One thing you will learn it in the sample. I'll teach dresses. I teach coats. I teach jackets. But we would do shorts in as a sample, and once you learn to, and then of course I'll talk more about everything, about, because you guys would get there will be pattern involved in the dressmaking course. You would get all my sewing patterns that I have on my website. Everything would be included in the course. Once you learn the symbols, which you are learning, you learn about the grain line the last time. Once you learn about the symbols, it's very, very easy. Your symbol is your go-to in sewing. Once you learn a symbol, it's very easy to understand all the mechanism. But we will be doing shorts as a sample. Once you know how to do the sample, it's very easy to transfer it. But I more teach dresses, blouse, skirts, those concrete area there. But once you learn that, it's easy to make sure, because you already do it in the sample. Yeah. It's very easy. And then you will get the sewing pattern. The sewing pattern that we have, that would also be included in the course as well. So hi, Angie. Thanks for joining me, dear. Thank you so much for joining me. So I just want everyone to let me know, what is your expectation in learn, like, what is your desire? What do you hope to accomplish? I guess that's the word. What do you hope to accomplish? It's like, you know, I go to, let's say I go to a store. I don't know, I'm just bringing up thing here. I go to a store, right? And I go to a store and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to be buying, I don't know, $500 worth. Like I have a view of how many I'm going to spend in that store, or I have a view of what I'm going to buy in that store. The question I'm trying to bring is, what is your view in, in taking a class or learning to sew? Do you hope to accomplish maybe one day launching your own business? I guess that's where I'm trying to drive at. Do you hope to accomplish, maybe sewing for your family, maybe sewing for, your church? Maybe your church have a function and one day you envision you're the one that sewed the entire garment. You envision, okay, I want to sew because I want to make money from sewing. Like, what is your view and your goals for getting into the sewing and fashion world? I guess that, I'm hoping I'm making sense here. I just want to know where people are. You just want to sew because you like the machine and that's it. You want to sew because you want to go into designing. You want to sew because you want to probably sew for your kids. You want to have maybe you want to even be a sewing instructor one day. I don't know. I'm just asking. What is your goal? What is your view from joining a sewing group or contacting to this and say, listen, I always have the desire to sew. Now, what is my end goal? That's the question. What is your end goal? Yeah, so that is the end goal I want to ask. What is your end goal? Okay, guys, so by asking this question, I'm expecting people to answer. I have some questions for us. I did put a question in the chat earlier, and the question was like, what is some of the, I can't even remember what the question I put. I think it was some of the measurement, right? What was some of the measurement you use for, what was some of the measurement? I'm trying to remember my question. I don't remember my question I put in the chat. Okay, name some measurement tools you use for sewing. And a lot of people answer. And most of the answer I'm seeing is a gauge, ruler, okay, tape measurement. All right. Any other yardstick? So I'm seeing a lot of repeat, which is awesome. I want to ask this question tonight. What other, beside the one that is in the chat, or if you had answered the question today, what other measuring tool do you use in your sewing and fashion world? Any other answers beside the answers that is there tonight? Let me know. All right, so I like what Angie say. So Angie said she would like to make her husband's suit. I like that. All right, there you go. So maybe if one day probably you have a suit store, you never know. I like that answer, Angie. Thank you for that. All right, so another question I have is, so if anyone can want to answer the question, what is your goal? What is your view? What is your desire? What do you hope to accomplish from taking a class? I'm pretty sure everyone don't want to just come to the beginner's class and stop, right? You pretty much want to know foundational. You probably want to go more. You want to go higher. So that's what I'm asking. What is your goal? What is your desire? What is your view? What is your hope? What do you hope to accomplish from taking an online sewing class? All right, that's what I want to ask tonight. And for those who joining me, I want to let you guys know we do have a sewing party coming up. It's a 4 days free sewing party where we come together. I would give you guys the measurement. I will send the measurement out, and we would come. I ain't gonna say exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna be just doing something, sewing with our sewing machine, and getting our project going. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'm inviting you to share my Facebook page. I think I put it in the chat here. Share my Facebook page. Let others know. If you already sign up, you don't have to sign up again because your name is already in there. So you don't have to re-sign up again if you already sign up through that link. Yeah, so you could definitely go ahead and let me know. So thanks, Futas. Thank you so much. So definitely, you could be making dresses like this one day. So don't worry, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. Okay. So Angie says, so making her own clothes sewing for grandchildren. Stella said, my goal is to be a professional dress skirt maker and more. And I like that. Actually, I really like that. I really love, actually, I love everything what people say. So Angie, I love what you say. a day I would like to be able to make my husband a suit. Excellent. You know, the last time I didn't make my husband a suit, but I make him, that's a long time ago. I make him a nice button-up shirt. Oh my God, I guess you just get rid of that from years ago already. But yeah, of course, why not, right? She want to make clothes for her grandchildren. Awesome, I like that. There you go. All right, so we all have desire. So please let me know in the chat, guys, what is your goal? What is your desire for making, for taking our class, for joining our class, for wanting to learn to sew, not just a beginner's class. Because we all know the beginner's class, you learn from the beginner's class, but there is way more in sewing than just the beginner's class. Plus, there's way more in sewing than just following me for some free classes, right? I guess some of you guys may figure that out. Okay, so let me ask a question now. I did ask a question, so I guess no one else give me any other answer. Anyone can tell me what is this? Anyone can tell me what is this? What is this? What is this? So I don't know if anyone could, yeah, anyone could just let me know what is this. Just gonna check the chat here to make sure I don't miss, because sometimes I missed, and that's the one thing I don't want to do is miss anyone's comment. So if anyone could tell me what is this beauty right here, if you could tell me what it is, that would be nice. And also, guys, I remember I came on a live and I had forgot. I came on a live and I said, for those who bought the dress, the skirt making class, there would be a bag price, and I forgot about it. And then I forgot, and I did another live, and then I forgot to mention it. But I remember, because I don't like to say things live and I don't accomplish it. So someone had win the bag. I have a bag here, and I'm gonna reveal to someone had win the bag. It's a bag that I've made, I think since 2008. When I just opened my studio, I made this bag. So someone had win the bag. I'm just gonna show you guys the bag. And yes, someone had win the bag. And Donna, you know what? I have something to show you, girl. Oh my goodness. So someone had win the bag. So this is the outside of the bag. This is the inside. What am I saying? This is the inside of the bag. So I had sateen lining on the inside of the bag. So the bag has a pocket. It has a pocket with zipper. This is one of the things we'll be making in the beginner's class as well. A pocket with zipper, something like that you guys will be making, learning as a skills, right? So that's a skill to learn. And then also, this is the inside here, and then I'm gonna turn the bag around. So because I had mentioned it on my live and I had forgot, to be honest with you. And then it just came back to me. I am gonna send out this bag for someone. I may not reveal it right now, but I would be sending out this bag for someone. And then we have a nice little flap here with a button. Right? So in our beginner's class, we would be sewing a bag, not this bag, but a similar bag with a button as well. Not similar, sorry, it's a different bag, but you would have the skills of learning buttons and zipper and all that. So someone would get this bag because you did sign up for the beginner's class. So I would reveal itself, right? Someone would get this bag. And I have some dresses here. I have some dresses here. This is some cute little dresses here. Cute little pretty dresses here. So I'm going to send out one dress to someone. It's a little cute little baby dress. So for someone who have maybe a baby, a little child or whatever, I'll be sending out one little cute dress. This dress I have them for, it's $25. I'm just selling them out for who want to buy this dress. But I'm going to be sending out one of this dress for someone who have a little pumpkin. Right? So let me know if you have a little pumpkin in your family, just one dress. Let me know if you have a little pumpkin in your family, and you'll be getting probably a little dress. Yeah. So the dress have nice band for one little pumpkin. So I will send out the dress for if you know you have a little pumpkin, a little baby in your family, right? And you'll be getting this dress. Yeah. And we do have them now. We actually, because I have this dress for a while, I just want to get rid of them. It's $25 for who interested in a little cute little dress. It's newborn to I think size 3. I have a couple of them. Size 3 months is months, or up to 6 months I think. This one is newborn. This one is a newborn. Really cute and nice, right? Yeah. So someone just let me know in the chat if you have a baby or if you have any association with baby. just let me know, and I would decide who's gonna get this fancy little dress. It's so cute. My daughter is 4 years old. There's no way I'm going back to this kind of age, but yeah. I just thought I have them there, and I just want to sell them out. So if anyone is interested, maybe I would also send this little thing for the person as well who I decide to give this free dress to. And the others I'm selling them for 25 bucks, for if anyone interested. I have these bags here. I just want to get rid of them as well. It's also 25 bucks if you're interested in the bag. But someone would win a bag and someone would get a dress. All right, just letting you guys know. Someone will get a bag, someone will get a dress. So this is the other bags I have here. Okay, guys. So I was asking a question, and I don't even know where I put. Oh yeah, I put it here. So for this year now. So hi, Thayan Mosey for joining me, dear. So who could tell me what is this? This beauty right here. Please let me know what is this. Let me know what is this. Let me just check the chat to see if anyone could tell me what it is. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, let me know if you guys have a baby. Then I'll definitely check the chat and see who would get. So this, I don't like to say winner because I don't like to make things look as winner. I'll definitely who I'm gonna send my little princess. Who I'm gonna decide who gonna get this little princess dress for sure. But for the bag, for one of the 4 students, it was 4 students that signed up for my skirt making class. So thank you guys so very much. So someone would be selected to get the bag. And the others I have for sale. So, beside who answering who have a little pumpkin right now, tell me guys, what is this? I want to know what is this. I want to know what is this. All right. So this tool, we'll talk about it more because this is a key tool for who want to take my advanced class. Once the beginner's class is over, we'll talk more about it. We'll talk about the price and we'll talk about how it would mentor you to get to that competency level and stuff like that. So this is a very good tool to have, but what is who knows what is the name of that tool? All right. Okay, let me go to the chat here so I could actually see better here. Okay, so I'm actually seeing this. Oh, nice. I'm seeing this chat better. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to read some beautiful, beautiful comments here for why the goal. So Sheila said, my goal is to be a professional dress, skirt maker, and more. I love that goal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Angie, I think I mentioned this already, right? Yeah, I think I did mention. Don't mind me. Keep on repeating myself. Okay, so Smith, Marcel says a curve ruler. All right, so hip curve. There you go. It's a, drum roll. Okay, so drum roll, please. I'll reveal the answer. Who win eventually. Okay, so Donna says, so to be able to make clothing for myself, my kids, and others, and hopefully one day I would be called a seamstress. Thank you, Jaleese. Excellent. So I love that. I love those comments, guys. Those comment is key for me hearing right now because I don't want you guys to just say, I just want to sew. And I have lovely Hillary, and Hillary know I love her very much. And she said, you know what, I want to make a skirt before I die. And she had accomplished that goal. So I know her goal would be bigger. I don't know if she's here to comment, but I know her goal would be even bigger than what she said. So that was her goal at the time, and I was excited for her. And she accomplished that goal. So once she accomplished that goal, I know she want to go bigger than that goal. So I can't wait to hear what she say if she was to watch the replay, if she on live right now. So definitely, we all need to have goals, right? It's not just, okay, I just want to sew. I just want to make a dress. Okay, that's fine. But what you hope to accomplish beyond just making a dress? You know what, guys? I think I was talking to someone this week, and I said, and I'm not offending anyone. So I'm not gonna. What I'm saying is that I don't want to offend I'm not gonna be offending anyone. Like, why can you be the one that have the dress on the store? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why can't us be the one that our names is out there? You see what I'm trying to say? So what I'm trying to say, we all have to have goal. I have goals. You have goal. We all have goal. So let's share our goal. And definitely my desire is to teach you. Now, some people may ask you now, okay, why do you want to teach people? Students in my class asked me. One lady, she was working with me, and she said, why do you want to teach people sewing? Don't you think they would get better than you? That's what she said to me. And the goal is somebody must do the teaching, right? I love to teach. You tell me go sit down in front of the sewing machine and sew, you kind of putting me off key here. I would sew, don't get me wrong, I love sewing. But let me teach you, and I light up because I love teaching. Sometimes, as sometimes me and Miss Dana was talking the last time, you know, sometimes everyone have their own niche. This person may be a person that love to make patterns. There's pattern, just making patterns. She don't want to sew anything. She just want to make the pattern, and that's it. And that's your niche, and that's good. Another person again may just want to sew the pattern, and that's your niche. That's good. That one other person might be scared to death to teach, and that's okay. The thing is that what is your goal? What your desire? There's so many levels in sewing. I love teaching. I love educating. And my goal is to teach you, is to ensure that you move from that fear level to get to that competency level where you could say, I sew for my client. That's where I want to get. And we'll talk more about that when we go to the advanced class. And that's where I want to make your, envision yourself, not just the beginner's class. The beginner's class is just a stepping stone. You want to go beyond, you want to go advanced, and that's what we're going to definitely talk about as we go along. So thank you for sharing your goals with me. And for those who's watching the replay, let me know, what is your goal? What is your goal for coming on board? What is your goal for taking a class? What is your goal for joining a sewing group? What is your goal for following me? Like, what is your goal? All right? That's it, Donna, exactly. So many people come to me and say, no, my grandmother was a seamstress, and my this was a seamstress, and my dad was a seamstress, and that's awesome. And it was never handed down, right? I'm not saying there's not some instructor there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you connected with me, and I'm excited. I'm excited to hand down that passion from my grandmother, because I like old school. I'm not too much of the newbie where you have to do this way. No, I like to go old back, and then you're gonna still come out the exact same way. There you go, Christine, to learn to sew my own clothing. Love that goal. Beautiful goal. Keep the goals coming, guys. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I think some of our scholars get the answer. So why didn't you put that in the chat, Miss Donna? Curve ruler. I didn't see that this answer in the chat when I asked earlier. I mean, I don't remember. I saw measuring tape and dust. So yes, this is also a curve ruler, and it's also part of your measurement. So as Miss Dana said, she says a hip curve. You could also do your armhole. So it could be an armhole when you're drafting your armhole. So it also, right. There you go. Excellent. There you go. So I like that. Ms. Dana says she want to expand her business and go into making wedding dresses and men's suits. So someone else also said it as well. Excellent. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Stella. Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So this is you could also say a hip curve. It's a French curve. It's a curve ruler. For your advanced class, when we go into the advanced class, you would need that. This is like your friend. You could make the neckline. Let me show you. Let me see if I can. Yeah. So let me see if I have in the. Yeah. So your neckline. See something like that. So it's good to make the neckline curve. If I'm doing it, so if you could look something like that, you make the curve from the pattern. It's used to make your neckline curve. It's also used to make your armhole as well. It's used. You could actually use it for your hip curve. So this ruler is like the key. Also, if you want to make a square neck, you know, whatever neck is it, this is like a really, really, there's so many of them actually. So this is just one of the many, many rulers you would use itself. Yes, I remember. No, you're not late, Barbara. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so I think I did send you a link. So good. Hello, Teresa. Thanks for joining me. Excellent. So this is a very, very, very handy tool to have in your sewing closet. And of course, I'll be talking more about it when we go to the advanced classes. All right, guys. So for those who joining me, if you are on my Facebook page, kindly help me share the video. That would be nice. We do have a free 4-day sewing party coming up. The 4-day sewing party would be in the 17th. I think the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Most people say they'd rather be in the evening around this time. So we'll just come with about 2 yards of fabric. I'm going to probably send more information for you guys. Please sign up. The link is there. If you already sign up through that link already, like you already signed up for a free class, a paid class, through my Podio link, you don't have to re-sign up again. Because it's the same. I will already have your email information. You just, I will just send you information and send you instruction on what you need to do. So that 4 days free sewing party, it would be 17th, 18th, 19th, 20. We will be sewing some project. I ain't gonna reveal it. We're gonna be doing it live. We're gonna be challenge ourselves. Have your sewing machine, have your scissors, have your iron, have everything. We're gonna be, I'll say, wait, this is what we do. This is the measurement. This is this cut. Let's go. That's how we're gonna be doing it on that day. Okay. I want us to challenge, push ourselves that you could actually do it. That's what we're gonna be doing on that day. Also, we have our beginner sewing class starting on the 25th of this month. It is going to be on a Thursday only. It's going to be one day. It will be mainly from 7 to 9, around 2 to 2.5 hours for the beginners class. So for those who are interested in joining the beginners class, quite a few people have contacted me. I will talk more about it. It would be on the 25th of this month for the beginners class. So please help me share. Help me share the live if you are on my Facebook page. Okay, guys? All right. Awesome. Okay, so let me just see if I have here. So Christine says she want to learn to make her own clothes. Yep, we did read that. Thank you. There you go. So your passion, passing down for sewing to the younger generation. And guys, let me tell you something. I wanted to say something because I remember I had that, and I like, you know what? I need to tell my students this. I have, and I don't boast, I don't brag. I'm just saying to encourage people. A 5-year-old, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her mom contact me and say that she sees some skills in the 5-year-old challenge. She want to develop that skills. Well, I've teach 9-year-old, but 5-year-old. I was like, wow. And I said, you know what? I'm so happy to hear that a 5-year-old. Let me not turn down, you know. Let's try to work with that 5-year-old and see. And the child is so learning to sew online. A 5-year-old, guys, 5 years old. So I mean, you and I that want to learn sewing for so long, and we say, okay, no, my work, my job, my this, I don't have the time. We could at least find the time if it's an hour. An hour and a half. The max I will go in my online classes is 2.5 hours. That's the bigger classes. 2.5 hours to make sure that we have everything. We have enough knowledge to go on to the next class. And that class is like a less than an hour class because it's a baby, so I can't go too much with her. And it's so impressive to know that a 5-year-old have a skill. And the mother didn't just dash it away and say, listen, I want you to be doctor, lawyer, and that's nothing fine. I'm a nurse. There's nothing wrong with being whatever. You could still be whatever you want, but if you have that desire, go for it, guys. Don't say, okay, my work, my school, my husband, my this, my that. Let's find the time, create the time, and get that passion you have to probably open your business one day into fashion. Let's get it started because you must start it somewhere. And again, that's why I'm here to help you out. I like sharing my knowledge with you, to be honest with you. I love sharing my knowledge with you. And that's what we're going to be talking more about, the advanced classes as we go along. And you guys would know more about it. So take action today. Come on my free class. Test us out. Take our beginners class. It's a very cheap class. It's very easy to handle, just to see if sewing is for you. If you decide, okay, serious, I really want to get serious with my sewing, then we could talk more about the advanced class and how we could actually help you develop that passion and fashion into a full-time, you know, dream come true. Okay, guys? Excellent. Okay, so I am going to answer, so thank you so much for answering, for all the bright students who answer, all my wonderful students who answer what this is. I am so excited. Okay, so another tool here, I had it in my hand. I don't even know where I put it again. So I had it right in my hand. I hope I didn't put it somewhere. There was another measurement tool I wanted to introduce you guys to. But, you know, I don't even know where I put the measuring tool. But a seam gauge. Has anyone ever heard of a seam gauge here? And what does it do? A seam gauge, seam gauge, seam gauge, seam gauge. I was looking to have a picture, but I don't know where I put it. So let's just forget about it. So commercial break. Again, I have this bag here. So someone would win this bag. Someone would get this bag. And one of the person that actually had take my skirt making class. I probably would or would not come up with it. I'm not sure if I will come up with one before we start our advanced class. I'm not sure, because that would be part of the advanced class. If we didn't do, if I stop it, I'll just, who didn't do the skirt making class could actually also, if you're taking the advanced class, it would also be one of the classes as well. But there will be many things to learn in the advanced class. So for those who take my the skirt making class, thank you guys. I had some wonderful students and they finished their skirt. Someone would get this bag. It was a bag made by me in 2018, I think. And for anyone who have a little pumpkin in their house, I mentioned it earlier, we're going to be giving this nice little pretty dress for a little pumpkin. We also have some here. We are selling them out for 25 bucks. They're only size what again? Size newborn to 3 months. So they're not big dresses. It's little tiny. This is a size small, right? So size small is like maybe more than newborn, about 3 months or something like that. So 3 to 6 months, I think I go up to. This one is a size. This one is a newborn. This one is I don't have the tag here, but I think this one is newborn. This one is a small as well. Okay, so we do have this dress. So someone with a little pumpkin would be getting it. So yeah, so the beginners class, it is recorded. Bridget, yes, it is recorded. The ones we have going on right now, if you contact with me, I could actually give you like a sneak peek of what it looks like, because all the recording is there in a separate group, and so you could see what the beginners class is all about. So yes, it is recorded. So if you have a little pumpkin, let me know in the chat. I would be looking at the chat later on to send out a little dress. Of course, the winner would have to, whoever wins would have to pay shipping. And also I have these on sale as well. They're only 25 Canadian dollars, guys. I just want to, sell them out. I have quite a few. I didn't have everything here with me. I have quite a few. I had made them, and I sold some of them. I used to sell them on ST, but sometimes ST could be a headache selling. And it's so much things for me to do at the same time. So I just want to sell them out. If you guys are interested, let me know. Yeah, okay. But one little pumpkin would get a dress tonight. Yeah, I would get a dress. I would see the chat. Just let me know if you have a little darling. And yeah, and I could decide which one I have to send it out for you. Okay. And for the bags, I do have these bags again. All these are 25 bucks, guys. I just want to get rid of them. 25 bucks. So someone would get one of the white bag, and then I do have these here. If anyone interested, let me know. These are all 25 bucks because I just want to get rid of them. Yeah, I just want to get rid of them. But someone would actually get one. Someone would actually get one. Okay, so let me just ask another question here. I want to ask another question. So I wanted to talk more about needles. I know not a lot of us may be competent with the different sizes of the needle and the different sizes of when to change my needle. So, actually, you know what? I have this here. Sorry, guys, this here. So what is this? I think I mentioned the name already if you was paying attention with me. What is this? This is another measuring tool. This is another measuring tool. You know what? It doesn't have all the compartments. There's something missing in it, but at least if you see that and you have an idea, let me know. What is this beautiful tools here? Yeah. If you just know the name, that's fine. If you know what it's used for, even better. No worries here. So this tool here, what is it? And possibly what it's used for. One answer could be fine. One answer could be fine. So I am just gonna give a little bit of education on the needle here, and then I'm gonna ask a question. Okay. So we have size 9 to 11 needle, and I'm gonna read out some of the things I have here, and then I'm gonna ask a question. So please pay attention. So we have our size 9 to 11 needle. We have our size we have 11 to 14, but let me just jump to 14, 16, and then 18. So we have 9 to 11, we have 14, we have 16, we have 18. So listen to the different step. Which needle size you think that would work for a heavier weight fabric? Is it size 9 to 11, size 14, size 18, or size 14, size 16, or size 18? More like heavy weight fabric, let's say denim fabric, or upholstery fabric. So what size needle do you think that would work for more heavier fabric? Is it our 9 to 11 needle, our 14 size needle, or 16, or 18? What do you think? Yeah, that would be your answer there. So let me know, what do you think? Okay, so based on the answer, so based on the question is, what size needle do you think that would work for a heavier, more heavier weight fabric? Because not a lot of people are knowledgeable with the needle, and that's okay, right? We all learn. That's just how it is. All right, so thank you for answering. So Ms. Dina answer, Stella answer. So I'm going to leave other to answer. So the question is that we have different size of needle. We have 911, we have 14, we have 16, we have 18. What do you think, which size needle you think is for the heavier fabric itself? That is the question. So you can put it in the chat. I'm just looking for any other question I may have here. All right, so with that question, with that being said, I'm just going to ask another easy question. So you could answer both, you could answer one. Do you think you need an iron in sewing? Let's say you are sewing a couture dress. Do you think you could sew the dress and you don't really need an iron? You don't have to have an iron to really make that dress, you know. What do you think? Do you think you need an iron? Do you think it's essential, or do you think it's non-essential? Yeah, I think that's the word. Essential or non-essential? That is the word. Do you need an iron? Do you not need an iron? That's the question here. Okay, guys. So one thing I would say here with sewing makes you money, right? It save you money, right? So for those who have a desire to maybe branch into their business, to branch into sewing for their husband, their children, maybe going into launching a business, maybe even being a sewing instructor. I don't know. I'm just saying here. Definitely, you know you'll be saving money. That's for sure. And again, you could also make money. That's another sure there, right? And another thing again is that you could save money. You could make money. You could have it into. You could develop your own business. That's the word I'm trying to look for. That is the word I'm trying to look for. You could definitely start your own business as a sewing and fashion designer. Why not? Why not you? Why not, right? Why not be a designer? Well, that's where I am to definitely coach you to that level. All right, so I have some beautiful answer here. So Smith Marcel say, yes, you need an iron. All right, so you need an iron for sure, especially if you want your clothing to look neat and tailored. For Miss Donna, there you go. An iron is an essential worker since it does its job on fabric. Smile, there you go. So that's from Stella. Iron is essential. So Princess said that. Miss Dana says it's a must. Yes, an iron is needed for Donna. Yes, for Angie. Excellent answer. Fantastic. Okay, so we know an iron is so much important in our sewing. I remember when I just started my sewing classes, and students used to ask me, well, I don't think this person, I don't think this, you know, one of the key, you want to iron your clothes, you want to make your clothes look as if you bought it from the store, right? You could make your clothes and don't iron it. Okay, no big deal. I mean, nobody's going to say, okay, well, you know what, miss, can you go home and iron? Nobody wouldn't say that. But when you iron it, it separates. Did I make it from my home machine, or did I buy it from the store? Well, I was the designer, and I'm the one. Actually, it was bought from my store. Let's put it like that. So your store, which is your home, your sewing machine, it was iron. It makes the difference. It makes your garment look professionally. So yes, hint, an iron is really, you would say, a must in your sewing to ensure that your garment look professionally made. That someone will say, wow, where did you buy this dress, girl? I need to go to that store. You say, show me the money and I'll definitely get you that dress. There you go. All right, perfect. So needle sizes now, because not everyone is knowledgeable on the needle, and that's fine. So I'm seeing some answer here. So for the heavyweight fabric, so I'm seeing Ms. Dana said 18 size, wonderful. So Stella, no, but we'll come back. So size 18 again, excellent. So 16, 18, yes. So depends, you could actually do 16 and 18 is for heavyweight. So size 18, Angie said, Smith 18, Barbara 18, yes. So Stella, for the 911 is for like the really, really a lightweight fabric. But great try, dear. Very great try. You definitely want to be mindful when you sew in your garment. You want to make sure that you have the right size needle. to the right size fabric. All depends on what you're sewing. It's very important. And how often, guys, should we change our needle? What do you think the answer is? How often should you change your sewing machine needle? I think that's the question I want to ask. I want to hear answers. How often should you change it? So between 16 and 18, yes, definitely, Donna. Between 16 and 18. Donna, yes, I said I had something to show you. Oh my goodness, girl, you would like. Are you kidding me? So Donna, this is yours. I just find it today, and it even marked your name on it. It said Donna D. I don't know if you can see it here. This is yours, girl. I'm sure you remember it. So I'm gonna give a little history of this. Donna, this is for you. 2018. I think this is still there from 2018. I had a free program, a free event, was in a community, and Donna was one of my volunteer, and she made the scarf for herself. So this is an infinity scarf. Donna, sorry, I'm gonna be wearing it, girl. Just to first time I took out the pin, so I just want to show people what it is. It's an infinity scarf. You could wrap it down twice. And Donna, since when you pin the scarf, I never touch it. This is the first time I'm touching it right now. So it's there for you. So this was infinity scarf that she made because she was one of my volunteer. And then she keep on asking me, is my thing still there? It's still there. Where's your name? I'm going to put your name back so I don't get myself in trouble. It's still there, Donna. You're so welcome, dear. It is still there waiting for you. So that is definitely yours. I saw it today and I'm like, wait, I have to show Donna this. So this is yours. So I used to do free event in community center. Of course, that's before COVID. We don't do that right now. So the next free event we're gonna be happening, guys, is our sewing party. So please help me share. No, my dear, I didn't lose it. You know, a lot of people, you know, maybe one day I'll do another live and I'll show you guys garments that I have from students who paid for classes and decide sewing is not for them. That's one thing. No. When it comes to sewing, I don't really lose my sewing stuff that easy. Maybe all over the place, but I don't lose it. It's behind some bag somewhere. One thing in what I did the beginners class, guys, especially for my online students, and I make it very, very reasonable, very cheap, because many people would come. They may pay $200 and something for a class, a skirt only class, and leave the skirt because they tell themselves sewing is not for them. One of the reasons why I come up with the beginners online class, and it was a very, very cheap class, I want you to know if it's sewing right for you. We didn't do nothing heavy in the class, but still you're on machine, you're learning terminology. You say, this terminology is too much for me. I want you to decide, do I want to continue with sewing, right? Or do I want to just quit? Because I'm going to do it on another live. I'll bring the garments, and maybe I will actually probably, I don't know, probably do a contest or whatever to give them away, because I have them from since 2018, 2019. People left their clothes and decide sewing is not for them anymore. I have it. The good thing with Donna, that Donna never stopped. She did finish her garment and all that. And then, Donna, did you? I can't remember. Okay, no worries, dearie. No worries. So most people, like I said, had, a few students had left the garment because they decided sewing is not for them. So that's why I always say, what is your view in sewing? I don't just want you to come to my class or come to my live and just make project. If you just make project, then YouTube is there. Anybody can make project. If you seriously want to make a dress, you wanna not just make a dress, you wanna go into fashion. You wanna probably one day, oh my goodness, maybe me and my husband would launch a business in sewing. That's exactly what I want to get to your level. And I would be the coach that would coach you to that level. That's what I want. Because many people would start pay their money and left and say, I don't think sewing is for me anymore. Right? I am not into just hustle and say, oh yeah, sign up for my class. I'm not into that. I don't like to see people drop. Right? So that's why we had the beginners class. It's easy, it's smooth. I say, okay, come to the sewing event. See, you'll be making mistakes. See if you get frustrated. See, people have been coming and I'm very happy for that. So one day I probably want to show you guys some of the garments that people left in my studio, and I still have them. I didn't show them out. I still have them. All right. So lastly, again, guys, one thing I want to say, I don't know if I had another question here. So Jennifer, why? And the question is why? Because you need to talk to me. Let me know why. Because you have been one of my studio in studio class. You're not just an online student. You have been to my class. You have been to my in studio class, and yeah, you need to let me know why. I just want to know why. That's all. All right. Because I remember you're a person who always say you always want to learn to sew. You always want to learn to, you know, I want you guys to get yourself to I want to just not to sew because I like to hear the sewing machine. That's awesome. And I love to hear the sewing machine too. But you want to go beyond, right? And definitely my goal is to coach you to get beyond that fear. Many people have fear. When I leave fashion school and I said, okay, and now I know all this knowledge. Now I have to sew for people. I'm so frightened, and that's okay. We all have fear. I was there. I was fearful to even step out to even say, okay, let me start this sewing. So I was fearful, but eventually I get it. And now I'm so happy that, you know, COVID came. I'm not happy that COVID came, but I'm happy that I see a vision to bring my sewing and fashion online. And I really want to definitely coach those who serious about getting to understand the foundation of sewing, learning to create your own pattern, learning to manipulate the pattern, learning to manipulate the dots, manipulate the waist, learning to make clothes for clients. I want to get you to that level. So we'll talk more about it. We'll talk more about the classes coming up. We'll talk more because I want to coach you guys step by step. It's not just come to the class, finish, done. No, I want to coach you guys. And we'll talk about the package and all that as we go along. So Jennifer, why are you not motivated anymore? Why you lost your motivation? Is there any reason why you lost your motivation? Let me know. Let me know. Please let me know. Okay, guys, so just advertisement again. So someone again is gonna win this bag. Like I said, it's not it's not like I lose, I win 0-0. I don't like even winning and losing, not this kind of thing there. It's just I did mention for those who took my skirt making class, I would give away the bag. I had forgot about it, to be honest with you, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna definitely do it. I also have these bags. I just want to sell them out. It's 25 bucks. So I have this one. I have this one. It's $25. If anyone is interested in the bag, I would give away one of them. And also, if anyone have a little pumpkin at home, a little baby at home, I will be giving away this nice little pretty dress as well. And I also have some others here. It's only 25 bucks for this dress. If you guys are interested, let me know. I have just a few. I don't know. I have to find the others. Yeah, I have quite a few here. So 25 bucks for this little dress. It's from newborn to, I think, 6 months, I think, or... yeah, I have to see what I have because I used to sell them quite a bit on SD, and then I stopped because it was just too much for me. Yeah, too much for me to do the teaching and the sewing at the same time. So that's why I stopped. Okay, so I will be setting out. I will be looking at the chat. So if anyone is new joined and you said you have a little pumpkin at home, let me know. Then I'll be looking at the comments and definitely contacting you. All right, I would have to be shipping it out though, because this crazy thing going on right now. I would definitely ship it out. Lastly, I will be coming up with some fabric. I just have to get them. So some fabric. And the next live I'll do, I will be giving away some sewing patterns. I have so much. If you say you have sewing pattern, I'm happy for you. But I have so much sewing pattern. I will be giving out someone a sewing pattern in our next live. Maybe my question, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to test everything out to see how we go. So this is a sewing pattern that you could actually make. I would be teaching about the sewing pattern in our classes, in our advanced classes. I was teaching about the sewing pattern and all that. I may come up with an event as well because I know a lot of people don't know about the sewing pattern. But we would not be making clothes with the sewing pattern. You'll be drafting your own pattern. And also you would be I will be giving you guys my personal pattern on my website. So we will not be using the sewing pattern to make clothing. No. You'll be making the actual sewing pattern. That's within our advanced class. You yourself will be constructing the sewing pattern, and also I'll be giving you my sewing pattern as well as we go along in the advanced classes. Okay, but I will be sending out this to some. I have a few of them, so I probably give out 1 or 2 on my lives next time. So just remind me, because sometimes I forget. But I'll try to have them on my thing here. So when next I do my live, I'll be giving out a sewing pattern, either 1 or 2 sewing pattern to someone. All right, guys. So I think that's it. I don't want to go over 1 hour, so it's about an hour now. Next thing we're going to be talking about is troubleshooting. Maybe on our next live we'll talk about some of the problems we face in our sewing machine when we sew and how we could resolve some of the problems and stuff like that. I'll be asking questions on that on my live. All right, guys. So thank you so much for making this chat memorable for me. Jennifer, please let me know what's going on with you. We could hop on a call if you want right after. No worries. Donna, if you want to contact me quickly, we could talk. We could always talk quickly. Okay? So Donna say yes, my circus skirt. So Donna make a circus skirt with me. I have it with a bit tight now because I put on some COVID weight. Okay. Okay, Donna, no worries at all. Jennifer, please contact me, okay? Send me an email or something. Okay, guys, just to let you guys know, Jesus Christ loves you, and I love you so much. You're welcome, Stella. Thank you so much, my dearie. Thank you so much, everyone. Jennifer, Mary, thank you for joining me, my dearie. Donna, Miss Dana, and everyone else, Princess, Barbara, everyone else. Thank you so much for your comment. I will be going through the comment in a little bit. Thank you guys for joining me. Love you guys so very much. Bridget, thanks for joining me. If you're interested in the class, Bridget, let me know as we talk more, okay? Have yourself a wonderful evening, wonderful Friday evening. Love you guys. Have yourself a wonderful evening and stay blessed until we meet again. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.